Hey, yo, what it do, squad? What it do, peeps? Hope everyone's safe. Hope everyone's good out there. All of that. Yo, first of all, my condolences go out to everyone involved or everyone who's been affected by the war in Ukraine. Uh, bro, fuck Russia for starters. Well, fuck Putin, that's for sure. I know a lot of people I've been seeing on social media, a lot of New Zealanders saying shit like, yo, this ain't our war, what are we even worried about it for? All of that. A lot of people, talking about how, New Zealand, Jacinda shouldn't have said shit, we shouldn't have nothing to do with it, all of that. And that's funny, bro. It's funny when we're a country that relies on other countries to protect us if shit goes down, right? New Zealand's defense minister and our defense, department of the government has signed many agreements with other countries to keep our shit safe. That if anyone attacked our shit, they got to come to our aid because these are the agreements that have been signed, right? Kind of like World War II with Poland, how German invaded Poland and kicked the war off. And the reason why I kicked the war off was because of the agreement that Poland had signed with Britain and France, right? That they would come to their aid if they were ever attacked and or invaded. Simply because World War II gave them back their independence, right? I mean, World War One, sorry, gave back their independence. Right, that's exactly what New Zealand's got going on. And at the end of the day, if that war goes past Ukraine, unfortunately, we get pulled into it simply because Great Britain has sworn alliances with other countries to protect them and shit. Right? And as part of the United Nations, the whole point in the United Nations is in the fucking name. United Nations. So I'm saying that you really can't tell our Prime Minister not to say shit. I mean, we have to. Because we're just lucky enough we're an island nation and we're not landlocked with anyone else, which is why the only time we were invaded was by the Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and it really doesn't matter if it's our war or not. We all live on the same planet. One world, one people. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all live on the same planet. And when I turn on my TV and I see innocent people dying, I see children and shit walking across borders and shit, having to flee their country, I really don't give a fuck what language or what country it is. That shit's whack. And I think it's everyone's right. I think it's everyone's, sorry, not everyone's right. I think it's everyone's, you've got an obligation, bro. I think it's our obligation as human beings to say something when we see shit like that happening. Do you know what I mean? Just because it's in another country and you're not physically living the shit, it doesn't mean that you gotta be a cold nigga and cut yourself off from the shit. You know what I mean? It's happening and it's bad. Now, I'm just lucky enough that I know some Russians and I know some Ukrainians. Do you know what I mean? Through my YouTube channel and that. I've got over 1,200 subscribers that are from the Ukraine. And more than that are from Russia. That I talk to on the daily. In my live streams and shit. So, haven't heard from either of them, from Russia or Ukraine, since the shit started. And these are people I talk to every day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out E90 and shout out Klaus. That's with a K. K-L-A-S-S. Shout out to you, bro. I hope y'all niggas are safe. They're both Russians, right? Now remember, this is Putin's war, not Russia's war. Yeah, the Russian people don't want this. One day everyone was waking up and chilling, going to work and shit, just kicking back, doing their shit, smoking their weed, whatever the fuck it is they were doing. That's what they were doing. Next minute they wake up and they're told that their army is going on some training expeditions near the borders of Ukraine. Even the soldiers were told that. And once they got there, they were ordered to attack. It's like, what the fuck? Now, yo, for real, if it goes past Ukraine, I don't think that Britain and America are gonna just sit there and watch them do it to another country. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's when it's gonna get physical for the US and well for NATO. Right? Ukraine not being a part of NATO is the reason why it hasn't already turned into a world war. Because if they were part of NATO, well, North Atlantic, you know, treaty treaty organization, whatever the fuck it's called, if they were part of that, this would have been a world war already. But the reason why it's not is because Ukraine are not part of NATO. I bet they wish they were now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why the British troops and the American troops and that are sitting on the borders of Ukraine and other countries. Because they're countries that NATO, that are signed up with NATO and shit. Now, being a part of the UN doesn't automatically make you a part of NATO. Now, that's why people are starting to get twisted. People are like, why the fuck is America not sending troops in? Well, because it'll start a world war, for starters. And at the moment, it's contained within one country. So, that's one reason. You know, but I think it's worse if you just turn a blind eye to this shit and act like it's not happening because it's not in your country. You know what I mean? I got love for all human beings, bro. And I don't give a fuck where you're at. I fight for peace everywhere. And I fight for everyone's freedom. Because that's what New Zealanders are about. We're a small country that stand up to the bullies. That's exactly what we're about, bro. We did it in World War II. You know, Gallipoli and shit like that. World War One and Gallipoli and shit. We've been doing it. It's exactly how we are, bro. We them little niggas that come out here and fuck with the big niggas. Alright? So, yo, everyone, just remember, bro. A country who fights for freedom, that's our war too, bro. Alright? Because we all fight for the same thing. So, yo, mad love to Ukraine. Condolences to anyone who's been affected by the war, all of that stuff. And yo, everyone stay safe. Hope work out. Peace.